what awful conditions for a game of football that was. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, listen, it's never going to be a pretty spectacle, was it? And I think the longer the game went on, actually the wind picked up, the pitch cut up even more, so it was always going to be difficult. So started the game really brightly and probably needed to make that count when the conditions and the pitch was, rolled, and they'd obviously done the best they can. We've had a bit of a monsoon and rain. Again, we started really brightly, had chances, and our issue today was a couple of times they counted on us a little bit too easy, and that's what happened for the goal. We're in the ascendancy. I think we went corner, throw in, really banging on the door, and maybe we just got sidetracked a little bit and got a little bit excited by our start and opened the back door a little bit, and that's something which was a tale at the start of the season where we unfortunately conceded when we were in good moments and good passages, and that's probably happened again today. So a nasty reminder for us, but also a reminder for us that if we are free flowing and things are going well, we've got to make sure that we're fully locked out and have the right balance behind the ball as well as in front of the ball. But as the game progressed, that once they had that 1-0 lead, it was going to be difficult, and we're guilty of missing two huge chances, unfortunately, in the second half. And they were gilt-edged chances. There's no hiding from that. But again, conditions, players probably didn't want to take the extra touch, didn't want to let the ball bounce or anything like that, because you just didn't know where it was going to go. So we probably just rushed those efforts at the vital time. They got their goal, we didn't, and unfortunately the game almost just started to grind away from both teams. I think it was. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. It was and then that sort of just come out a little bit more. So. We couldn't really, we struck the last 10-15 minutes with disappointment, because really we should be banging on the door, and actually we couldn't find our exit pass, we couldn't find the ball in behind, the wind, you could see goalkeepers taking the ball, like usually done really well in these conditions. And I said, start the second half, again we started brightly, we moved the ball well, despite the pitch being a real challenge, we moved the ball really well, we got our openings, them two gilt-edged chances, and then the last 10 minutes just got away from us. They managed the game really well. I mean, they've got a very, very experienced team. I think the difference on the game, on the day, was probably Miles Weston. I think he's 36, 37. And I remember playing against him, and he used to do that, and he's still doing it now. So he obviously set up their goal, and our young fullbacks who have played against him today will learn some lessons about playing against an experienced winger like that. So I said we'll have to lick our wounds today. We haven't tasted defeat for a while. I think it was Enfield the last time we had defeat, which was some time ago. So it hurts. We're frustrated. The good news is we've got Tuesday straight away. Hopefully different conditions, and we can hopefully put our game on them. Another really tough test coming. Truro flying high. This was a really, really difficult challenge here today. Again, long travel, energy sapping pitch, and we've probably been guilty of not taking our chances when we should have done. So, we're going to have to, like I said, lick our wounds, not get too down, because the game's coming thick and fast, and we get to put things right on Tuesday.
With that in mind, you've still got to be really happy with the players' resolve, determination and hard work, because the conditions were something else here today, and the players, although the final 10 minutes you said were slightly disappointed from your point of view, you've got to be happy with the way the players equipped themselves for the previous 75.
Absolutely. Honestly, this group is a great group. I think that's why the frustration is that we've come away empty-handed in another game where we felt that we more than deserved a point on reflection. And that hasn't happened. I think that's a frustration, because that group's really good in there. We're really disappointed. We know we're capable of turning up a pitch like this on a day like this and showing that mettle, that resilience, and we showed it so well in the game. And unfortunately, like I said, a couple of moments where they've countered really well, and they have genuine quality. I mean, look, they're two wide men, have played higher reaches of football, and they know their pitch and the conditions well. And we're bitterly disappointed, because we've got high standards, big demands here now. Like I said, we'll just have to lick our wounds, come back on Tuesday, which will back us all the time. Felt that we had really strong changes coming off the bench today, as we always have. Some players have missed out today, so we can freshen things up if we need to. But this certainly isn't a step backwards in any shape or form. I think you can see the group's togetherness, resilience, and on another day we walk away with at least a point, if not 3. But we'll rise to the challenge on Tuesday.
Do you think it speaks volumes that you are frustrated after a performance like this or a result like this, whereas you want to build forward so you know how good they can play and how well we can play? So is there a touch of frustration because you know that in what's happened here this afternoon?
I think I've been frustrated since the start of the season because I knew what this group's going to get to and where it's going to. I know where this group's going to get to. I know how good they can become, and today was probably the first time that we had everyone available apart from Charlie Rowan. So we had one player unavailable today for the first time. So we sort of come here and then the conditions was quite a leveller straight away. So we're looking forward to getting home in front of our home fans on our pitch, and I'm thinking the lads look after themselves well. I'm looking forward to. I'm still completely excited by the group, and like you said, it's just tinged with frustration today. Again, conditions played a big part, but that would be weak as an excuse from us. We know we can stand up to them conditions, which we did so well. And like I said, put those chances away. It's another story. This one's got away from us. We just got to use that for fuel for our fire on Tuesday.
And a final word just on the supporters who have travelled an awful long way today to get behind you again. They couldn't make themselves heard as much as they'd want to, but they're something else, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, look at the conditions. One thing's playing in it too. It's sometimes worth standing there in the cold, the blustery, the rain, and to have a narrow defeat. And they feel the pain with us. They feel the frustration with us. We know that. And like I said, we apologise for not getting something out of the game, but we'll try and make up for it on Tuesday. It certainly weren't through lack of effort, lack of thing, and like I said, the last 15 when you really want to try and turn the screw.